Hello and welcome Dr. William Tan, our lecturer for Strategic and Change Management. I am Muhammad Izzat bin Isalin. I'll be presenting about the introduction for our group. So our group has chosen the Intel Corporation as the MNC company. So a little bit of background of who is Intel and what is Intel, what they are doing. So Intel Corporation Intel Corporation is one of the world's leading semiconductor companies, best known for designing and manufacturing microprocessors that power personal computers, data centers, and a wide range of digital devices. They are founded in 1968 by two founders, which are Robert Noyce and Gordon Moore. So Intel pioneered the processor architecture, which we all known as the Intel i5, Intel i7. All of it is the CPUs for modern computers. So Intel headquartered in Santa Clara, California, USA, and Intel operates globally with manufacturing facilities across the United States, Europe, Israel, and also Asia. Which Asia we also know Malaysia has one which is located in Kulim. So the company's portfolio includes central processing units (CPUs), chipsets, graphics, FPGAs, networking, and communication product, emerging AI and computing technologies. So Intel processors such as Intel Core, Xeon, and many things are widely used in consumer PCs. So Intel also is the main suppliers for chips in the computers and also for data centers. So Porter's 5 forces analysis. The first one we'll be looking into is the competitive environment. The bargaining power of buyers for Intel Corporation is considered high. This is because large technology brands like Dell, HP, Lenovo, etc., they buy in bulk. And because of they buy in bulk, they can negotiate the prices. The more you buy, makes it more negotiable when it comes to business. Number two, for this point is that the availability of alternatives. Basically, customers can switch to other processors like the in the market, such as the Nvidia, the AMD, and buyers can just not simply go to Intel. They have many options. Lastly, the product performance is easy to compare across brands. Yeah, because CPUs are easily comparable online now, especially with the modern tech with AI and everything. It can be easily compared which CPUs is better with the price. Number two, we will be seeing on bargaining power of suppliers. So in terms of bargaining power of suppliers, under Intel is considered moderate. This is because the high switching costs due to complex manufacturing processes and regulatory requirements. To produce or manufacture semiconductor chips is very expensive. To set up a factory is also very expensive in terms of equipment and mostly labors. So because of that, Intel can negotiate moderately in terms of their suppliers. And number two is the dependence on specialized suppliers for semiconductor materials such as gold, platinum, uranium, plastics. All that are really needs to be specialized and doesn't can just go into any market and buy the raw materials. Lastly, semiconductor supply chain is sensitive. Disruptions can create risk. For example, also, if we have the shortage of gold, we have shortage of steel, we have shortage of plastics, that would make the manufacturing process stuck and became bottleneck. That is all from me. So thank you, Dr. William. I will proceed to my next group members.
So thank you, Izzat. I'll be continuing. So good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon, sir. My name is Mayadin. Now we're continuing about the what are the competitive environment. So next on the list is threat of substitute. So since there are a lot of more processors that are available around the market, such as the cloud computing and AI specialized chips, these are ma- making an impact at reducing traditional Intel CPUs demand, and also this will lead to growing competition from new processing technologies. Next is the threat of new entrants, which is quite low. Not a lot of there are only a few that are that requires high technical expertise. And the reason why is because it has a high capital investment and is needed for semiconductor manufacturing, as well as strong existing brand image forms a barrier for the company itself. And finally, there's industry rivalry, which is quite high. So, like Intel, there are other processors that consumers can choose from, such as Nvidia and AMD, which are they are both quite on the rise um, in terms of fighting in Intel CPU. And this industry is driven by price performance competition. So, for example, uh, let's say if you go to a shop and you want to buy a laptop, let's say an Intel laptop will cost about 4K, but then uh, a laptop with a AMD processor will be slightly expensive. For example, maybe 5 to 6K like that. So yeah, this is an industry driven by price performance competition. Next, I would like to talk about the core competencies of Intel. One of the core, firstly, is advanced microprocessor design, which is Intel is a global leader in CPU architecture and chip innovation, and the expertise in the x86 and x64 processor designs used in PC, server, and data centers, and they have a strong research and development capabilities to ensure high performance, energy efficiency, and reliability for people who uses their chips. Intel is also a strong brand and global. It's quite a strong brand and has quite a few global partnerships. They are collaborating with a lot of most of the working laptops, such as brands such as Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Microsoft that uses Intel because they are trusted by the enterprises and governments worldwide. Next is ecosystem integration and software support. Intel provides chipsets, networking components, and developer tools, as well as strong ecosystem that helps hardware and software integration. For example, it helps automation for Windows and Linux. In in also enhances users experience and performance across devices. That is all.
Okay, my name is Huven Ao, and now I'm gonna talk about the internal key source resources. So first, the Intel processors advance the manufacturing facility, namely is semiconductor frames. These facilities are highly capital intensive and represent the company's strength in chip production and technologies. Thanks to these fabs, Intel can produce the cutting edge chips, large scales, and high efficiency. Second, intern have a highly skilled engineering workforce with decades of experience in chip design. Their expertise ensure not only the high quality from existing product but also drive continuous breakthrough in new technologies. Third, the Intel invests heavily in research and development every year. These investments are not only for improving current products but also for exploring future technologies such as AI chips and computing, keeping the company at the forefront of innovation. Fourth is Intel has a global supply chain network. While it can be sensitive to external disruption, overall, it ensures that the company can operate the efficiency worldwide and meet customers' demand properly. And last but not least, Intel brand reputation is a critical resource as a long-standing leader in processor. Intel has earned strong trust among customers, partners, and even everyday consumers, giving the company a clear competitive edge in the market. Okay, next I would like to discuss the Intel competitive advantage. So first, the inter-benefit of economics from scales, with massive production volumes to the cost per chips is significantly reduced, giving the company an advantage in both price and efficiency in the market. Second, Intel has a strong brand image and earned the trust of its customers. The, this trust reflect not only in corporate purchasing decision but also in the choices of consumers and partners, securing a strong market position of Intel. Third, Intel offers a wide product portfolio from CPU and GPU to data center chips and AI chips. Intel can meet the diverse technological needs, providing a comprehensive solution for its customers. Fourth, the Intel has deep relationship with enterprise and cloud partners. This close partnership ensure the broad adoption of Intel products in enterprise and cloud markets can and help the company better understanding customer needs, driving the customized innovation. And the last but not least, innovation is R&D driven, continuous delivering the new technologies and products. The annoying innovation keeps the company relevant and competitive in the fast moving technology industry, ensure that the Intel remain the leader for the future.
Hi, I'm Liu Tianci. I want to talk about Intel's current strategy. Intel is shifting its focus toward AI and data-centric computing, making sure its chips are ready for the future of technology. They're also expanding their semiconductor manufacturing through Intel Foundry Services, which means more control over production and the ability to serve other companies. At the same time, Intel is competing by boosting CPU and GPU performance, aiming to stay ahead in both speed and efficiency. They're also reducing supply chain risks by working with a wider range of suppliers, which keeps things running smoothly even in uncertain times. Finally, Intel is strengthening partnerships with enterprise, cloud, and PC makers, building a stronger ecosystem for its technology. In short, Intel's strategy is about innovation, reliability, and collaboration, preparing to lead in a world that's increasingly powered by data and AI. As we wrap things up, let's take a quick, honest look at where Intel stands today. Intel is still one of the most well-known semiconductor companies in the US and around the world. It earned that reputation through years of innovation, strong engineering, and impressive manufacturing power. But let's be real, the industry Intel is in is tough. Competition is intense, players have a lot of power, and new technologies are constantly raising the bar. In a market like this, staying comfortable just isn't an option. What really keeps Intel in the game are its strengths, advanced resources, skilled talent, and solid core stabilities that many competitors simply can't match. This gives Intel a real edge. Still, the company can't rely on past success. Looking ahead, the big opportunities and challenges will come from AI and the next generation of chips. To stay ahead, Intel needs to keep moving fast, keep experimenting, and keep leading the way. Thank you.